conspiracy theory that's impossible to prove. Maybe. But not if you listen to Nick Begich.
I think there's some good evidence that Cheryl Welsh and many of the other people I've spoken with have been victimized by this electromagnetic mind control experiments. The weapons of this century aren't bombs and bullets and ordnance, but electromagnetic energy targeting the human being, which is the greatest revolution in military affairs since gunpowder.
Begich is an expert in government mind control. He is convinced the Pentagon has mastered a technology once thought to be science fiction, the ability to broadcast information directly into the human brain.
Our government began spending a lot of time looking at how to modify behavior of human beings. Going back to the Korean War, in fact, in a publication, Low-Intensity Conflict in Modern Technology, they have a chapter on electromagnetic weapon systems, being able to not just debilitate someone, but actually even to stimulate certain activities within the brain.
But how?
HARP is the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project, which started as a joint effort of the Air Force and Navy. This is a very large array or field of antennas based in Alaska, radio frequency antennas.
HARP antennas transmit powerful radio signals into the upper atmosphere to study the effects on wireless communications. But Begich says HARP can also be used for more sinister ends.
HARP has announced several other programs and campaigns, and there's two areas that I got very concerned about. One was weather modification applications. The other was the effect on human beings. If you can modulate a signal that the brain locks onto, recognizes, and begins to mirror or follow the frequency following response, the brain rhythms change, then it creates a chemical cascade within the brain, and the emotions change. Now the resolution gets finer and finer and finer. And it used to just to be about triggering emotions. You can change people's brain chemistry pretty readily, change their emotional state pretty easily. But when you get down to the idea of thoughts and being able to manipulate those, that requires a different kind of sophistication.
Can we hear sounds without using our ears? Not only is it possible, says Begich, he can prove it using sound recorders with Brad Daw.
So what I'm going to demonstrate is a earth pulse sound wave, and what this is an infrasound device. It's just a small electronic circuit that we run a CD player playing some Bach into our circuit, and then comes out through two piezoelectric transducers. So I'm going to place these transducers on your face. You're going to lock your ears tightly. We put those in contact with the skin and listen.
Yeah.
So what do you hear?
I hear the music, yeah, loudly.
Right in the center of their forehead, inside their head, they'll hear Bach, just like they would with their ears, but the ears aren't involved.
It wasn't through my ears at all. It was basically, it felt like kind of it was coming from the middle of my head, no direction, and it was clear. So not through my ears at all, which is pretty cool.
Now we can do this wirelessly with microwave. So there's lots of ways to do it, and this just gives a very simple sort of workbench model that gives the principle so people can understand. Yeah, you can really do it.
Don't you just love death metal? I gotta hit that metal word. Now this is a fascinating theory. There's just one problem. I'm not sure these piezoelectric transducers are really catch on as a fashion accessory. And frankly, I don't even know what piezoelectric means. But if we're to believe Begich, the government don't even need these. They're tapping directly into our minds, controlling us with powerful invisible microwaves that can alter the very way we think and act, making us believe anything they want us to. And that's just the Republicans. A California woman suffers a brutal campaign of harassment.
So as you've seen in this show, this is called, it's on Tubi, it's called Weird or What, and they have like so-called conspiracies on there, and they could they're putting these 5G towers up so they could tell you to do stuff. They could tell you to go get that shot, tell you, and you're gonna hear it in your mind, so you'll think it's God or something. So that's why the Lord says right here in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And this word wiles,
Strong's G 3180, Methodiah.
okay, cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery, and that's a trickery. They're putting this 5G up, and they're able to send these microwave signals, and you're gonna hear it inside your head. And we all know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say this is like Yahweh Shai, take the chip. But we know what Yahweh Shai says. He says right here in Revelation. So you got to have this discernment. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. But the point is in verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand. And with this shot, on my I have another channel. They shut me down for 2 weeks, so I'm doing it on this channel. There is a India guy, and they gave him that shot, and his wife said his personality changed. He's not the same person. He don't act the same. And they're saying it wasn't the shot. So that's why the scriptures tell you to put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. These so-called elite in their witchcraft, their enchantments. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So you got to build up your spiritual oil to stand in this day, which we're already entering. The devil's already got his shot out. Mark of the beast is coming, and all these are mind control techniques that they're using so you can get that mark of the beast. They put these 5Gs up in that first lockdown all over the place. People saw them going up. We saw them going up. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Because if you're a wicked 2/3, the Lord is going to let you get this shot. The Lord is going to let you get the mark of the beast and be burnt in the lake of fire. So you got to stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. What is the truth? Yahweh Shai is the truth. The scriptures is the truth. The devil is going to come down with great wrath. The mark of the beast, RFID microchip. And we learned this from the elders of Great Millstone. And we all have our own feelings of what it was before we knew the truth. And I always felt that it was that because it says in your right hand or in your foreheads. Matter of fact, I'll get that. Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And the point is verse 16, which we can get real quick. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And this is talking about these wicked elite banker families. They're gonna try to, the Rothschild and stuff like that, and they're gonna try to cause it all. They said you don't have to get the shot, but if you don't get the shot, they're gonna tell the stores not to let you in.
Strong's G 4160. Poyeo. Poyeo.
So this is all the stuff to prepare. I'm not gonna read them all because there's a lot of them, but to execute, to cause, bring about, to do. So it says right here in J, to be the authors of a thing, to cause, bring about, to do. Cause one to, right here in I, cause one to. And we're gonna look that one up in the etymology. So he's gonna cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which is the RFID microchip, in their right hand or in their forehead, but they can put it anywhere. So this is the word cause in the etymology, and it says events that provide the generative force that is the origin of something. They are trying to determine the cause of the crash, a justification for something existing or happening, and that's what they're doing. They're bringing out this this shot, and they're saying you need this to prove that you had gotten this shot. A series of actions advancing a principle or tending toward a peculiar end. Okay. An entity that produces an effect or is responsible for events or results. So they're responsible for this this disease, but they're causing you to get a shot, and then with that shot, they're gonna cause you to get the microchip. Lord willing, not us, but they're gonna cause right here in Revelations. So it's to cause somebody, like you cause somebody to fall because you pushed them, you know. So we are not ignorant of this devil's devices. Revelation, Salakia, it's taking forever. Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. So just like they have the sign, no mask, no enter, they're going to have no shot, no enter. Because they already said the government is not going to force you with a gun to your head to get the shot, because people won't like it and people will go against that. He's going to cause you, because the stores or your job or your school is going to say you need this shot to come in here, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the Salakia, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, I'm going to go back to this Ephesians real quick, and then we're going to finish up. Ephesians. Okay, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, these government people, they go to that Bohemian Grove and they do gay sex and sacrifice people there. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, build up your oil with these scriptures. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So be righteous and have the truth. The truth is the scriptures. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. The fiery dart, these shots, these RFID microchip, the 5G that we just seen in that video. And if you want to see that, it's on Tubi. It's called Weird or What, and it's the last episode called Mind Control. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, because he says, if you love me, feed my sheep, and to warn his people. I'm going to get one more scripture. As you've seen, he's a cunning devil. I'm going to go back to this one. The wiles of the devil. Esau Edom is the devil, so-called white man. Okay, so this is the wiles of the devil. And they even got 666 right there. This is the last scripture. It's going to be Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So the time is going to speed up. These devils are going to come down with great wrath, trying to force this shot and trying to force the microchip. And this devil's coming with his cunning arts, deceit, crafty, and trickery. So if you hear something in your head saying like, I'm Yahweh Shai, take the chip. Remember Revelation chapter 13 and 16. Remember Ephesians chapter 6 and 11. That's why you have to get this oil while we can. So keep on studying, brothers, and shalom to the elect.